Recently, I chatted to experienced Garmin R10 owners Steve and Richard, and I asked them to explain whether or not they thought the Garmin R10 was a worthwhile investment for a beginner golfer. Obviously, you've got the Garmin R10. How good would you say that is for a beginner as a launch, as like a starter launch monitor?
Yeah, I think it's perfect for what I need it for. It seems to replicate the numbers that I see at the range. I don't think it's as accurate sometimes if I'm trying to hit a draw where I know I can at the range or where I am with the lesson, and then when I'm here I feel like I'm hitting the same, maybe I'm not, but I can't seem to get the same shot shape in that way. But for a beginner at my level, it's perfect.
Good.
Also, it's got the feature where if you have the phone connected, if you use the Garmin range, it can record your swings, and then you can go back and view them all on the phone, and then really see if I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing.
That's pretty cool. I didn't realise it did that, the Garmin R10. That's quite handy, isn't it, if you want to work on a little tweak in your swing or something. It's interesting that you said that about like shot shape, and if you're playing a draw on the range, I like outside in real life, and then you can't seem to replicate it on the sim, because I think that's one of the points where it's not as accurate, isn't it? It's like the spin with the R10. But I know it's now compatible with the new Titleist balls that read spin a little bit more accurately and stuff. Have you tried them, or have you tried like the silver?
I got the Titleist balls last month. I've been using them, and it seems a lot more accurate. But I think it only does backspin. So I think like 90% of the shots, I feel like it gets the right, left to right or right to left, but that every now and then it's a bit off, I think. But
yeah,
the backspin now seems a lot better. Sometimes I'd used to get, you'd be hitting and you'll get a wild one that gives you a really weird spin. But now I've got the RCT balls, it seems a lot more accurate.
I didn't realise it only did the backspin. I thought it would do the side spin or the spin axis, but obviously not. So yeah, it's good to know.
I don't know if that's
everybody.
something they're going to add, but yeah.
Maybe. Well, I guess that's a good thing, isn't it? Because the Garmin seems to be updating quite regularly. I mean, I believe they're updating features within their own app and adding new little things like skills, challenges or whatever. So, I mean, if they're always going to keep updating and they're going to keep adding to things, that can only be a good thing, can't it? Especially for a budget launch monitor.
For beginners, I'd say it's terrific. I mean, there's a bit of hate about it online because it only measures, I think it measures about 4 or 5 parameters. It measures ball speed, club head speed, launch angle, launch direction, and spin now. But the calculator figures, as I say, particularly I think for me, because I am a fairly slow hitter with slow ball speed, slow club head speed, it seems to match what I'd expect on course pretty well. And it just gets me out there practicing. I can take it to the range and use it there. It's I'm a big fan, but fully realise that it's if you're a very low marker and you want to work on something and be deadly accurate, then it's not for you. But on any given day, I would hit my irons 5 foot past or 5 foot short of where I expect them to go. So I just can't hit the ball that consistently that it really affects me.
Yeah, so this is what I think about the Garmin R10. I mean, if the Garmin R10 was available when I first bought my Skytrack, I'd have been going for the R10 all day, simply based on the price, but also because I'm a average golfer, I'm a weekend golfer, I'm not playing off scratch or a really low handicap, so all those super accurate data points that you would get with the higher end launch monitors don't particularly matter to me. I'm just bothered about if I can carry my 7-iron within 10 yards of that stock distance. Like, it doesn't have to be spot on the yardage all the time. So if the Garmin R10 is giving you relatively accurate data as an average weekend golfer, I reckon it would be an amazing investment for you to help you work on your golf game. And not only that, it comes with some golf courses as well, so you can play golf from the comfort of your own home, can't you?
I mean, I'm trying at the moment to increase my ball speed and club head speed a bit, and that's really accurate, I think. And the other thing that's slightly depressing is that when I first started using it and I thought that my carry distances and everything, I thought, oh, there's something wrong with the machine. But when I got back on the course, I realised that the carry distance is what I carry. I always think I hit my 7-iron so far, but that's allowing for about 50 metres of roll. And I wonder why I go into the bunker and the water the whole time, because I I just don't carry it as far as I thought I did. So it's been an eye-opener for me in that respect.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that I found since having a launch monitor, is it gives you a bit of an ego check, doesn't it? Because you come
certainly.
from being on the course where you're thinking you're carrying a 7-iron 200 yards or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're carrying a 7-iron 150, 160 yards, in my case anyway. If you're interested in buying a Garmin R10 launch monitor, then you can get a 5% discount on the Golf Swing Systems website if you use the code HANDICAP5 at the checkout. And for a more in-depth discussion about how good the Garmin R10 launch monitor really is, subscribe to the Handicap Golf channel and check out the video that's on the screen right now.